Alright guys, today we are talking about your odometer and how there's a good chance it's wrong. Odometer is by far the #1 thing that determines your car's value. I mean, obviously you can't change what the car is. The only variable really that directly causes your value to go way up is the number of miles that are on the car. And unfortunately, a lot of people think that odometers are pretty much tamper-proof. I mean, they should be, right? Your value depends so strongly on this, you would think that the dealers and regulatory commissions make it extremely difficult to change. But that is just absolutely not the case. So today we're going to tell you a little bit about how to look out for mileage tampering and what it kind of looks like. All right, so this is a mileage stopper. This is one for a Lamborghini. This one and this one are from McLaren's. And I have taken these off of cars just in the last 6 months. So we've got 3 in 6 months worth of time. And that's not even including the cars that I've seen have mileage rolled back. All right, so this is just a very small device. And the way that these mileage stoppers work is this just plugs into the back of your dash. So you remove the dash, take the plug out and plug that plug into this end, and then this goes into the dash. So this just acts as an intermediary. And then from then on, your miles will stop going up as you drive the car. Now, on some cars like McLaren's, this can be done in about 15 minutes. Extremely easy to get that installed. On Lambos, you do have to do quite a bit more work to get that dash out. So it's kind of scary, right? Because like, how do you know? Right here, I have a McLaren 570S and it only has 20,000 miles, but since he's bought it, I mean, the flywheel exploded, the door latch failed, the parking button failed, the emergency parking brake system had a major fault. All 4 rotors are completely shot and transmission is pouring fluid out of it. And how is that possible in a car with 20,000 miles? It probably had a mileage stopper on it. And you as a private buyer, when you see a low mileage car and you go there and you see how clean it is and it's at this dealer on consignment like this one is, you think, hey, you know, I can trust that this car is going to be relatively headache free for me to own. But that's really why it's important for you to get someone to inspect cars for you. You need an expert that's going to be able to go in and see like, hey, the bushings on the suspension don't look like low mileage bushings, or the brake rotors, for instance, have serious wear. And this will help save you thousands of dollars in not only resale value, but also maintenance. This guy bought the car 5 months ago and he's already put $25,000 into repairing it, which is more than his payments and deposit was on getting the car. Mileage stoppers are not the only way that miles get tampered with. You can also pay someone to go in and roll your odometer back. This will also bring the value of your car up a lot, and so a lot of people are doing it. It's actually so easy to be done that you can find someone for between $500 and $1,200 that will do this for you, and it seems like a lot of people are doing this to get that added value on their car. How can you prevent yourself from buying a car that's damaged? Well, there's 2 big ways. One is Carfax. Buy a car that you can see has regularly updated service intervals on Carfax. If you have had service intervals updated on a Carfax system, if there are fewer miles on the car than the last reported inspection on Carfax, then you know you have a rollback car. Also, if you see a car that has regularly been serviced at an extremely reputable shop or the dealer themselves, and the miles progress in a kind of a consistent manner, then not only are you less likely to have someone that would roll back the miles, but you also have a car that the people probably took better care of. The second way is by hiring an expert to come look at the car. You see, the odometer is not the only place in the car that the miles are stored. Your engine control module stores the miles. The transmission control module also stores the miles. So if your odometer on the dash says something, but you bring a competent tech with a computer, he can then check the miles in other modules, and that way you'll know if the car has been rolled back. This is how the dealer actually spots rollback cars and voids warranties and blacklists cars.
Another way that you can tell if these things have been installed in your car is if you just take a look at the dash. If you see things not working, or vents not working, or any kind of damaged plastics or rattles, there's a good chance someone who didn't know how to take it apart very well, like someone who just installed these on every car out there, did it and just broke everything.
I think I've given you all the information there really is on this. What do you think?
I think so too.
You think from that you can make the whole video?
Yeah.
All right, cool.